All right, guys. So today we're going to backtest. What I want to do is, at first I created already this sheet here, and before we take a trade, we always want to make sure we follow these 3 steps. So today's Sunday, and yeah, I decided, because a lot of people ask me about my model, so I decided, yeah, on the weekends I'm focusing more on teaching. So I think this is also a good start. And I think I will just go through this list, what I want to look for in a trade, and then I already prepared a backtesting session. You can see I was on random.org, and you can see I created a random date as a proof. Yeah, I'm not cherry picking any good weeks or something. And yeah, I already set it all up, so we are starting on a Monday. But yeah, at first, just want to explain you my list. So at first, the first step we want to do is look on the daily chart. We want to look for swings. We want to analyze the general trend, whereas resting liquidity, so previous day highs and previous day lows. Then the second step, so also on this we want to create our daily bias. Then the next step is we want to find a 4-hour and also the hourly swing in alignment with the daily trend. So for example, we have daily bias and they are bearish. We want to see a bearish swing forming on the 4-hour chart or on the hour chart. The best case is we see the swing on both time frames. And yeah, this is an A+ setup, what we look for. I mean, we can also trade against the daily bias. That's not too bad, but yeah, we need to adapt our target. So you can't trade a full swing against your bias. And the third point is we want to use tools like premium and discount, standard deviation, and inversion for value gaps for entries. And yeah, so that's what we do. Okay, so we have Monday. And what we're going to do at first, we're going on the daily chart. And okay, just trying to explain what I'm looking for. So what we can see in general, we have a valid uptrend here. So I really like this. And what we can also see, we created a swing here. So a swing is when we have one candle just creating liquidity, and then we have one candle sweeping the high and closing bearish. But we can clearly see this candle, just from my trading model, I would look for shorts in this candle, but we had a bullish buyback. So yeah, and we also hit in this fair value gap. So I would say this candle will be also bullish. And what we can do is I want to look for these highs here. So we have 2 perspectives. So the first one is, at first I want to look for longs into these highs. But yeah, when we reach the highs before I can take a trade, of course, we can also look for shorts once we hit these highs. And yeah, that's it. Now I want to look on the 4-hour chart. And what I do, I already said I want to position myself into the 4-hour swing as well. So we are going to mark out the 10 a.m. candle. Okay, I did a mistake already. That's actually quite stupid because normally I start my session at 9:30, but I think, yeah. Okay, no, I was wrong. It's not UTC -4. I think we should do this. So now it's, yeah, this is the 6 a.m. candle. And yeah, I just want to mark out the open. I do it in purple here. And yeah, I think that's it for the 4-hour chart. And now what I want to do, yeah, that looks better. All right, so what can we see? I think we can already see that this 6 a.m. candle already created a small swing. So it would be stupid to look for shorts right now. You can see this candle swept this low and then we had a strong buyback. Yeah, so maybe we can, so this is an 8 a.m. candle. I think we can go now on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, and you can see, so this could have also like a really nice trade, but I don't trade 6 a.m. today. And yeah. All right, so let's see what we get. And now step number 3, we want to use things like premium and discount for finding nice entries. Yep, perfect. but I think we need to skip a little bit because we still have some time for 9:30. Okay, we have 9 a.m. now. Alright, now we have another new hourly candle. Yes, but we want to wait until 9:30. Okay, we have the open coming here. And yeah, what I would like to see is, I don't know, for example, sweeping this low here, because you can see here also on the right, that's an hourly low. So maybe we want this candle here to just sell down, manipulate lower, grab some liquidity here, because it would also align with the 4-hour candle, because the 4-hour candle opened up here, already had a manipulation, now went up. So we want to look for longs, maybe targeting this high here, but let's see what the open does. So maybe it's already too aggressive. Okay, we swept liquidity, but now, yeah, we need to find any. Okay, now we are also below the 6 a.m. open, but we cannot trade this. It's way too aggressive. Okay, now we're at a strong buyback. Any chance to find an entry? Okay, I think I would risk one trade here. Reason for this is also still step number 3. Yeah, this is an order block. Swept liquidity, and also we had a nice manipulation below the 6 a.m. open. We swept the hourly low, so yeah, I think I'm trying my best here. The question is, okay, we have these highs here, so yeah, we can actually get a nice trade from here. So yeah, that's a 4-hour trade. Alright, I'm just creating the order. I think I'm risking 1%. I think that's also really important about this model. This model has no high win rate, so you always should make sure to keep your losses really small. And if you're really confident about a trade, you should risk just more. But at this moment here, I'm not really confident, because normally I'm using inversion parallel gaps. I think, oh no, actually there is one inversion. We have one here, so I think I can use this one here to make my entry a bit more clear. So I think I'm using this one, because now we have 4.7 R. We don't want to risk too much, so that's better. I'm risking 1%, and yeah, that's it. Let's see. The problem is why I'm a bit careful right now is the win rate from this model is, I think, really nice around 10 a.m. but at 9 a.m. it's just too volatile, so I really often get just stopped out. Okay, come on. Okay, price does not want to get us, but I think you can understand the idea, right? You can see this hourly candle bought up now and it's now about to close really bullish. But yeah, my entry was too bad. Okay, now it's interesting, because now we have the 10 a.m. candle, and now we already created a swing. So in the 9 a.m. candle here was really bullish, so now I would just want to sell the 10 a.m. candle down. Maybe I think I would leave my order here, and yeah, and then we can target higher. But I think 10 a.m. wants to go up. So yeah, price is leaving without us. That's really bad. Yeah, I mean, we had the right buyers, but yeah, shit entry. Was there anything on N3? Nope. Yeah, but I'm fine. So, but maybe what we can do now is wait for a small reversal. So I'm not trading against the trend, but what you can aim for is, you can see premium and discount. Maybe you can look for a small scalp into the 50% level. But I think I don't want to do this with the 10 a.m. candle. I want to do this with the 11 a.m. candle. So yeah, I'm just waiting. Okay, so now the 11 a.m. candle opened up and now I just want to wait. So when this candle sells down, I would long from here. If this candle pumps up immediately, I would try to short from here. Okay. No entry yet. Okay. Yeah, I think I would like to try along here. What can we do? Is there anything on M3? Nope. Yeah, so I think I just try this here, stop loss here, and target is all the range up here. So that's, yeah, 3.2 hour trade. Create order. Don't feel too confident about this trade, to be honest. But okay, strong buy up here, but we have still some sideways action, so maybe we get stopped out now. Wow, that's boring. Okay, so we can see the 11 a.m. candle was just ranging. I think the chance of getting stopped out is really high here, but let's see what price is doing. But we have the same situation with this candle here. The candle sold down, so maybe we have another chance now. Okay, I think now I'm moving my stop loss. Okay, it's a bit laggy at the moment. I think I'm moving my stop loss above this high here because I'm not really confident about reaching this high here. Perfect. So we had the first winner. We made $2,000, and yeah, that's actually quite nice. So we created this one here, 2-hour trade. Perfect. But I think the session for now is over for me. I mean, we can look for a short actually from this high here, but I think that's same situation. So this candle here created a swing. You can see a large wick to the downside. We don't want to short this candle. We want to wait for the next hourly candle. All right, now we have the next hourly candle. You can see it on the right. And yeah, when we see a strip of this high here, maybe we can find a short setup. But looks like this candle wants to go down. So maybe I think I would long this here actually. Let's take this one as well. Because also what I like to see is, yes, we hit discount. So I think this could be worth a try. Yeah, targeting this high here, 3-hour trade. Let's create the order. I think I want to risk 0.7 because I'm not confident here. Okay, price, that's a nice reaction. Okay. Okay. Now the question is, should I get out here? Okay, we are close to 2 p.m. because a new hourly candle is about to open, so I'm not sure if we should stay in this trade, but I think I'm just going to let it run. But I think in reality I would close this trade now. Yeah, I think now because it's just ranging too much, so I would going to put my TP here. That's fine. Okay, it's really laggy right now. All right, now price is going down again, so maybe we get stopped out. But it's always the same procedure. You see, this candle opened here, and you can see it just sold down, and now it goes up again because we still have these bullish targets here. So I think this could have, I mean, on the 30-second chart, I'm pretty sure you can find another inversion gap to enter here. So yeah, I think you understand this model. Okay, another win. So now we have 2 winners. Just need a quick drink. All right. So this was the trade. Yeah, just to understand this. So you want the candle to open up. So the candle opened exactly here. Now it was here. And yeah, we only had a small up move, but we created no bearish wick. So we went down, hit 50% level. We had a liquidity target up here. So I was like, okay, this candle will buy up. And then you just wait for the first inversion fail gap to appear, and yeah, you long this. All right, but I think now the day is over for us. So I think I just go to the next day. Pretty good for a Monday, actually. All right, now I want to go over the next day. So we started first, as we have it here on the checklist, daily chart. So what can we see here? I think I'm going to delete the rest. And now we might have a bearish swing because we already reswapped all these highs here. So now we can see a bearish sell down. Maybe we can use the previous daily high low as a target. So yeah, let's see. And also, yeah, we can see, so this candle here, the strong sell down. Okay, we have a swing against our buyers. So we swept this low here and bought up again. So now we have buyers against each other. Let's see how the hourly looks. Yeah. For example, you don't want to short here. I mean, even when you have the right buyers. So what I want to do now is just using premium and discount. But I don't feel really confident shorting here because you can see this candle here looks really strong. So the end candle opened up, sold down, and yeah, was bought up from the buyers. So you don't want to short here in the beginning. All right. So I think what we can do, let's measure this move here. We're using standard deviation. Okay, what we can see already here, that 8 a.m. swept the previous hourly high and closed bearish. So yeah, but I don't want to short this. So what I would like to see is that the 9 a.m. candle is sweeping this high again. I think price will just buy up now. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, now we swap this low here. So actually maybe we can also try to long this, but I want to place my order here. So maybe when we get okay, this reaction was too strong. We have the open now, and yeah, I don't want to trade the open. Yeah, you can see like you don't want to trade this. Makes like you get stopped out so early. Okay, I think now we have our first inversion gap here, and just want to see where was the 6 a.m. open. Was here. Okay, we also just bounced off the 6 a.m. open, so I would say yeah, we can actually risk money here. I mean, I have bearish bias, but I think it's still worth to, I don't know, I don't really like no, I think I'm just going to leave this here. I want at least a 2R trade, but that's not the case here. I mean, okay. Price wants to go up. Okay, now it sells down. And now we can actually follow our buyers. We have the inversion gap here. We have our short and premium. I know this is green, it's just reversed. I did the mistake, but I'm too lazy to change it. So I place my order here. Stop loss above the high. Yeah, what is our target? Would target at first. maybe this. Yeah, I would target this part here. Risking 1%. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are in. Okay, maybe I was just wrong. Maybe we are just bouncing above from this price here. Yeah, I was wrong this time. Okay, now that's interesting now. What is price doing? Okay, price is just going lower again. Do we want to short this again? That's hard because we swapped both of these highs. So maybe we can try it again. Should we? Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it. Risking 1% again. Okay, now we had the 10 a.m. open, and that's actually a no trade condition for me, but I think I'm staying in the trade because the 10 a.m. candle already opened up, and now it looks like it's going down, but I still don't feel good in this trade. But yeah, it feels like price wants to go up. Okay, when is the close? Okay, now I like this close here because the 10 a.m. candle closed down bearish. So maybe we still have some hope in this trade. But I think I should admit that, yeah, the chance is really low that we sell down this much here. So, yeah. Okay, now we have a sell down. But yeah, I don't want to see a bounce from here. Like, yeah. Okay, that's a nice reaction. So let's see. Okay, we hit our target, perfect. Like, this was a nice trade. I wasn't that much confident, but yeah, nice. So yeah, just to explain this, we traded the 9 a.m. swing, and yeah, we were actually really lucky that we had no stop out here, because this was the 10 a.m. high. You can see it also here on the candlesticks. And yeah, I just used this inversion trigger because we swapped this high here, and yeah, I just was like, okay, I want to get in again. And yeah, actually, so it was worth the money. But instead, if you're not trade 9 or 10 a.m., you could also trade the 11 a.m. candle. So in this case, I think I can show it here, because I'm pretty sure there is somehow an entry model. Yeah, for example, 10 a.m. created this order block, so you can just use this one. You don't need to put your order below the order block. What you can also do is, now we have this order block, so you can just wait for example, this high to get swept, because this is the 11 a.m. candle, and this candle opened up here, and most of the time these candles don't go down straight. They also want to manipulate higher, so yeah, you can get really nice entries inside the rig. So you want to sell this rig, you don't want to short here inside the candle, you want to short inside the rig. And yeah, that's what I do on a daily basis. Just wanted to check how long is the recording. Okay, 24 minutes. I think I'm going to do one more trade until Wednesday, and then yeah, I'm just stopping part 1. Okay, I'm removing the drawings. I think this day is over. When you have the expansion, I think this move happens once a day. So once a day, it doesn't happen every day, but most of the time when you have this expansion, you should, I mean, you can still trade the candles, but I would stop looking for like unrealistic targets. For example, it makes no sense to, for example, you have a reversal down here. It makes no sense to look, I mean, you can look for longs, but I would never target, I don't know, the resting liquidity above here. Like it's really unrealistic. This liquidity is for the next day is relevant, but not for the rest of the session because, yeah, we manipulated higher and just had a strong sell-off. So there's a 10% chance that we go up here. So please don't waste your profits for catching the knife. All right, next New York session. We go again on the daily chart. So I know my buyers were bearish yesterday, but we continued to go higher, and I also had, okay. So we already swept the previous day high. So maybe we get a short signature now. All right, let's see. Okay, 9 AM is happening. And we get a sell down. Okay, to be honest, maybe I would buy this because we still have this alt high here. Yeah, what we can do here, for example, is use premium discount. So we just hit discount. So maybe we can buy this. Okay, yep. Yeah, I think I want to buy this using entry here. And my target is this high. Okay. Maybe we catch a loss now. Yes, looks like okay. So I was wrong this time, but that's fine. Let's see what price is doing. Okay. So now is price going back up. Let's see if we can catch anything on the higher time frame. Yes. So what I would like to do is, for example, we can trade this gap here. I still want to target the higher high here. I think I'm just going to try it again. Okay, we got hit. Perfect. Okay, now that's interesting. So we created no swing with the 9 AM candle, and now we have the 10 AM open, but I'm not quite sure if we hit this high here. Okay, now I would be careful because we swapped the 9 AM high, so maybe 10 AM is just going lower again. But okay, price seems stable here at the moment. Okay. I think I'm still I want to stay in this trade. Well, okay, we have a buyback here. Okay, but you can see the model always works. Like for example here, the candle opened up, went straight down, and now we have a buy up again. But yeah, I think I want to exit a bit earlier. Okay, now it sells down again. Okay, and now we are back at our entry. Yeah, this was actually a bit stupid. Just want to see. what R would this? Okay, I would never take a trade like this. Maybe this high would have been a bit smarter. Let's see. Yeah, 1.7, I don't know. I think I'm still putting my stop loss above this high here. But maybe, yeah, maybe we get another loser. Okay, we got stopped out again. But I think you can see the model. You can see how it works. So we had... How long is the recording? 30 minutes. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. So I think I'm continuing here next week. If you have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you want to learn something like this. You can see we made 3 grand, but we only traded for 3 days. So I think that's not too bad. But yeah, I think it will be really interesting how the long term of this model works. I already did that for 1 year, so I have 1 year back testing behind me. And all I can say, I think I made around like 120%. So yeah, that's actually really good.